Good morning, students. So today let us see question number 11. So 11 is in triangle ABC and triangle DEF. So you have to see this figure 8.22. So in this triangle ABC and triangle DEF, AB is equal to DE. So AB is equal to DE. Okay. AB is parallel to DE. So in these two triangles, AB is equal to DE as well as AB is parallel to DE. Secondly, BC is equal to EF. BC is equal to EF as well as BC is parallel to EF. Vertices A, B and C are joined to vertices D, E and F. So vertices A is joined to vertex D, vertex B is joined to vertex E and vertex C is joined to vertex F. Show that quadrilateral ABED is a parallelogram. So what we have to prove? So we have to prove that ABED is a parallelogram. So ABED. So we have to show that this is a ABED is a parallelogram. Secondly, quadrilateral BEFC is a parallelogram. So BEFC is also we have to show as a parallelogram. Thirdly, we have to prove AD is parallel to CF. AD is parallel to CF and AD equal to CF. We have to prove. Then quadrilateral ACFD is a parallelogram. We have to prove ACFD as a parallelogram. And lastly, AC equal to DF. So now let us prove. Now it is already given to us AB is equal to DE and AB is parallel to DE. So as you can see in the diagram, AB is equal to DE as well as AB is parallel to DE. So two opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal and parallel to each other. So what we have seen here, ABED. See, in this quadrilateral ABED, AB is equal to DE as well as parallel. So if two opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal and parallel, it means that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. So this quadrilateral ABED, this quadrilateral is a parallelogram as because AB is parallel to DE as well as equal. So thus quadrilateral BEFC is a parallelogram. Now let us see question number 2. Now again BC is equal to EF. Now you can see here BC is equal to EF as it is given already in the question, and BC is parallel to EF also. So what we can say, in this quadrilateral BCFE, one of the opposite pair of sides are parallel and equal. Hence we can say that this quadrilateral BCFE is also a parallelogram. So by question number 1 and 2, we can directly conclude that quadrilateral ABED as well as quadrilateral BCFE both are parallelograms. So if both are parallelograms, then we can say AD is equal to BE. So AD is equal to BE and BE is equal to CF. Okay, AD equal to BE and BE is equal to CF. So we can conclude that AD is equal to CF. So AD is equal to CF. See here, BE is equal to CF and AD is equal to CF. Okay, so means all the three sides are equal. Now also AD is parallel to BE, AD is parallel to BE and BE is parallel to CF. BE is parallel to CF. The reason is opposite sides of a parallelogram are parallel. So if they are equal, it is also parallel. Hence AD is parallel to CF. It is parallel to CF. Number 4, AD and CF are opposite sides of a quadrilateral ACFD. So AD and CF are opposite sides of the quadrilateral ACFD. So you can see here ACFD. So AD and CF are the opposite sides of the quadrilateral, and moreover they are equal as well as parallel. So we can also say that this is also a parallelogram. Since ACFD is a parallelogram, AC is parallel to DF and AC equal to DF. Okay, let us see question number 12. ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to CD. So ABCD, it is ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to CD. One of the pair of opposite sides are parallel, and AD is equal to BC. Very clear? ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to CD and AD is equal to BC. So now what we have to prove? Angle A is equal to angle B. Secondly, angle C equal to angle D. We have to prove angle A equal to angle B, angle C equal to angle D, and triangle ABC. Triangle ABC. We have to make one triangle. Okay, triangle ABC is equal to triangle BAD. Equal to triangle BAD. This one. So triangle ABC is equal to triangle ADB. And lastly, diagonal AC equal to diagonal BD. So diagonal AC is equal to diagonal BD. So these 4 parts we have to prove. So for that we need a construction. So how we'll construct? We'll draw a line through C parallel to D. So through C we'll draw a line which is parallel to DA. Okay, and this line CE, which we have drawn parallel to AD, will intersect at a point E, which is the extended version or extended version of the side AB. It means when the side AB is extended, it will meet at a point E through which CE is parallel to AD. Now see, CE is equal to AD, opposite sides of a parallelogram. Now CE is equal to AD, opposite sides of a parallelogram. Okay, now see, now this becomes a parallelogram, so AD is equal to CE, and similarly AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. Now see here, already, as because it is a parallelogram, so AD is equal to CE, whereas in the question ABCD is a trapezium, it means AD is equal to BC. So what we can say that BC is equal to CE. So we can conclude that BC is equal to CE. So now see here, this is equal to this one and this one is equal to this one. So we can say these two are also equal. Now if these two are equal, means angle CBE is equal to angle CEB. Okay. Next, angle A plus angle CBE equal to 180 degree. So angle A plus angle CBE. So this angle plus this angle. Got it clear? Angle A plus angle CBE, because angles on the same side of the transversal are equal to 180 degree. It means they form a linear pair. So angle A plus angle CB equal to 180 degree. Now we can replace, now you see here, similarly we can also say that angle B plus angle CB is also equal to 180 degree. So angle B plus angle CBE. Okay, see here this one. Angle B means here it means ABC plus CBE equal to 180 degree, because the sum of these two angles will give you 180 degree. So if I consider this line and this line, angle A plus CB equal to 180 degree and angle B plus CB equal to 180 degree. So if I subtract these two angles, what I will get, angle A is equal to angle B. So what we got the reduction as angle A equal to angle B. Now number 2, we have to prove angle C equal to angle D. Now see, angle A plus angle D. Angle A plus angle D equal to 180 degree and angle B plus angle C also equal to 180 degree, because they are in the same side of the transversal. So we can say angle A plus angle D is equal to angle B plus angle C. Now see, in the previous one we got angle A equal to angle B. So now we can replace this angle B by angle A. So if I cancel both this angle A, we will left will be angle D equal to angle C, which we have to prove in the second question. The third one, in triangle ABC and triangle BAD, triangle ABC, if I make this triangle ABC and triangle ABD, so AB equal to AB, so in both this triangle AB is the common side, then angle DBA equal to angle CBA, angle DBA equal to angle CBA, this is also equal. AD is equal to BC, AD is equal to BC, already given. So we can say both the triangles are congruent by which side angle side. So if these two triangles are congruent, it means the diagonals are also equal. So that means diagonal AC is equal to diagonal BD by the property corresponding parts of corresponding triangles. So if two triangles are congruent, then their corresponding parts are also equal. So all of you practice these questions nicely in a copy. In the next video we are going to learn some important questions from the exercise 8.2. Thank you.